Can't like KD look good in red. He wearing. Oh shit. Ooh. Şengün might win MVP. Okay. What? Yeah, Timmy. He about to get fried. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this shit. Oh, look at LeBron coming back. Y'all seen that shit? Yeah, bruh. They both got knocked out. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. Yeah. So they getting tied.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And like everyone else today, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And the Lions with possession here after the basket by San Antonio.
That's their shit.
Now the Lions with it. Now here's SGA with the drive.
And a three-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Spurs. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Jordan. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Here is Edwards. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. 4 on the clock. Nice deep from Russell. Now the Lions with it. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomes the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
They get the rebound. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Edwards with another miss.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Pulls up on the wing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Jordan's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And there's the drive.
Out of
Goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Steps back. Here's Durant. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, shit.
Over Malone. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Young. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And San Antonio has possession. KD on the wing. Averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor. Back to Irving. A shake. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's good.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community. probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen, he said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now, here is Irving. No scoring in this one. Out to Payton.
Yo.
The three. The rebound.
My delay?
Young.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the first quarter.
I mean, that's a tough for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Literally just put body.
Trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Good on the second free throw. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Lions up 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen with the Lions?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Yo!
They grabbed their own miss. 5 on the clock. Rebound, San Antonio. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Did that move?
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Payton.
You cut? Oh, they probably made you cut.
And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Ready over for
Payton's
it.
got his first points in this one. Jordan on the wing. Jordan gets it to go inside.
The high percentage look to Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Here's Booker. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, G. He is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love,
fucking canceling
he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
I was trying to foul.
And the foul is called.
Okay, now you call the foul. Did I steal it?
For some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Down low. And stolen by Wembanyama.
No. Wemby's supposed to cut.
Outside Tatum. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse
for a
guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Yeah, I'm trusting my hell. Damn, that's crazy.
Comes up empty down low.
Yeah, play ball though.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
No,
Wembanyama outside. Again,
yo, just all the
icons Duncan. He'll
as
bring it
well.
up for the Lions. Here's Leonard, the putback. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lions. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, deadly inside.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And the dunk by SGA.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan
Bro,
of it.
I don't know why that close call is on right there. That wasn't it, it was a post.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Now the Lions with it. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Now, SGA. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards looking it over. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And the Lions with possession here. To the middle. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Back to Edwards. From 18 feet away. And he can't bank that one in.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
And that's collected by Malone. San Antonio trails by 3. There's the 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And Young, here we go. The rebound by the Spurs.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Several teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Right side, Durant. Here, the step back. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And KD just keeps coming at you with that jumper. There isn't anything you can do except hope he goes cold.
Jordan, left side. The 3 from George.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lions lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
San Antonio foul. John Havlicek. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Jordan. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
San Antonio leading. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And the Lions with possession here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Wembanyama, outside. And he drops it in from the low post. Wembanyama's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Spurs. Outside, SGA. Jordan outside. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. San Antonio with the rebound.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Russell. That shot missing.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first. Oh, look at that.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
Here's Edwards. Going inside. And Edwards slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Frazier. He'll bring it up for the Lions. It's a 3-point game. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And stolen by Wembanyama. Tatum's shot is off. Now the Lions with it. Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Tatum. From 6 away. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for it. Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs. Here's Young. A rebound by the Spurs. To the wing right side. Wembanyama outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Leonard with no one around. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot is good. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the game.
I thought they played better defense in the first half. Since the break, they've been missing something.
Young, no good. 1:35 left to play in the third. Count that one. And it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. .29 left to play here in the third. basket. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar atop the key. Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Durant deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Young with the steal. Nice move. Great D that time from Davis. 3 seconds left. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's San Antonio up 7. And we're just moments away. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Spurs leading by 7. Payton with it. Pass to Davis. Over Duncan. And it's Davis missing.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Here's Jordan. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Julius Erving.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Four on the shot clock. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs leading by 5. And stolen by Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Oh, that was something else.
Are you kidding me?
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
At the line for 2.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
How about the ball hawking defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steal.
And it's Russell missing. In the corner, Irving with it. Shot clock at 5. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got himself going there. His first points of the game at the deep ball. Pass to George. Outside, Russell. Screen by Russell. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Edwards. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Spurs leading by 5. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
SGA from outside. And it doesn't go. they could stretch the lead to double digits.
I mean, which would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
Out Russell. Takes a step back. Got it to go off the glass.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Edwards.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for your Spurs, Anthony Edwards.
And he sinks the second.
But what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Lions making a switch here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Tatum drills it from distance.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Leonard brings the double team. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Lions making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
.133 left in the game. Oh, it's good! What a move!
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Young. Oh, look at that!
That's just unbelievable. Hey, that's fierce. Throwing it down over the larger defender.
Payton with it. Leonard picks him up. And McGrady comes to help. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yep, that goes down.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Spurs.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
Outside Leonard. Here's Young. Shot clock at 6. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall. Now here's Tatum. And so it's the Spurs with Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And so off the tip, it's the Lions. Leonard looking over the floor. And a wide open look for SGA. And the three off target. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And here is McGrady after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Unloads. Jason Tatum grabs the board. From downtown, it's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from deep. Very reliable from three.
Pass to Russell. On the wing, Jordan. 5 on the clock. It's good from about 19 feet.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Wembanyama. That one, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get two there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now, here is McGrady.
John Havlicek. First personal foul. First team foul.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Jordan deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside Tatum. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first for the Spurs. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Now, here's SGA. Here's Leonard. A rebound by the Spurs. Back to Edwards. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Kicks it out to Jordan. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Edwards on the wing. Now Wembanyama. Scoreless thus far. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Changing it up here. Spurs leading by 3. Payton outside. Outside, KD. Jacks up a 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Young outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Malone. Now Durant. Paul George with the steal. Frazier outside. .114 left here in the first quarter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
George looking over the floor. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
52 seconds left in the first. Clock at 6. Here's Young. Here's the drive. And Young slams it home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
A super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
He's off on the second. And here's the break. George way outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Malone. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Here's Payton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 2. And we'll be back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Name a move. Tatum's got it. A high IQ offensive player.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
San Antonio leading by 4. Goes up on the wing. A rebound by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Lions. Pass to Mutombo. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. For three. It's not going to go for him. Now the Lions with it. Trailing by 2. And a wide open look for Jordan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
And then Young with the dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And they double up Peyton. Shot clock at 6. The 3. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. And the Lions with possession here. Here's Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
First team foul.
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster kick. You miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era.
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And Wembanyama finishing the alley-oop.
You know, the perfect lob partner, Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Pass to Young. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Spurs. And stolen by Russell. Fast break, here they come. Gilgeous-Alexander on the move. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, SGA so quick up the floor and getting out in transition, able to find that space.
Young with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Pass to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Rise ball turnovers lead to that. Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And Wembanyama, that's for 2. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Leonard inside. Kenny can't jam it through. Booker in the corner. Leonard with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander, dangerous on the run. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lions.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
So both teams making some changes here. San Antonio trailing here. Edwards looking it over.
Come on, box him out, man.
1:05 left to play in the first half. San Antonio again missing. Pass to George. Here's McGrady. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jordan. McGrady's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lions. Outside Edwards. .32 seconds left here in the second. It's stolen by McGrady. Outside Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to McGrady. Now Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
The wide open look for Durant. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Lions.
San Antonio.
They finish off the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. There's the pick. For the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
SGA into the lane.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good from Havlicek.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. Makes it off the glass. McGrady's got his second basket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Wembanyama, right side. And it's sent back by Russell.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
It's stolen by Edwards. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third. Oh! That's as good as it gets. That's just staying focused through the contact. SGA now goes to the line to add 1.
The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Davis up top. No scoring in this one. And it's sent back by Mutombo. A second left. A rebound by Young.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Young on the wing. Clock at 4. Off target with his 3.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
They double team Wembanyama. He can't get that one to fall. Down low. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. San Antonio trails by 12. Durant in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the third. Out of bounds. The Lions now with possession. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. A 12-point game. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, it's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Kevin?
I can only imagine what it's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Back to Frazier. Teardrop shot. Here's Young. Anthony Davis with the rebound. San Antonio trails by 10. Picks it out to Malone. Payton looking around. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Frazier. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's George. Still without a basket. Here's Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Gary Payton. First free throw is good. And so Young nails them both. 6 seconds left to play in the third. A look from Durant. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Durant's got his first points of the night. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Lions.
39.
He notched 8 points in the quarter.
29.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here is McGrady. Outside Leonard. And he hits the jump shot.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
For 3, Durant. And it's Russell with the rebound. Michael Jordan on the wing. Oh, the focus inside by Michael Jordan.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
KD bats for 2. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Jordan left side. Nice move. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. San Antonio trails by 12. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
And the Lions with possession here. Russell left side. That's tipped. Puts the move on. Kawhi, confident inside.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
There's the three. Nailed from three-point land.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Leonard on the wing. Back to SGA. Pocket 6. Doesn't get it to drop for him. San Antonio trails by 11. Left side, KD. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's San Antonio now. Pass to Havlicek. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Put it down hard!
Watch out below!
Woo! Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Both teams will make substitutions. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now Young. Durant with the steal. Outside, Payton. "11 feet away. Not gonna go."
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
SGA with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Young, and down it goes.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. Durant with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Wembanyama. Oh, the dunk!
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they've closed the gap, and now they're trying to get this to a one-possession game.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
A drive by Jordan. And it misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Jordan outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To win the game. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. San Antonio trailing here. Wembanyama, a screen. Rips it down with 2 hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Lions with possession here. They're led by as many as 14 points. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And stolen by Wembanyama. To take the lead, Russell with the rebound. Young. And there's the drive. No good. And here are the Spurs. Hayden with the ball. Now guarded by Jordan. And stolen by Russell. Young, right side. Here's Jordan. Now Young. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's SGA. Can't get it to go. Outside Durant. Up again.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, what a finish.
Huge bucket by SGA. What a sense for the big moment.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Wembanyama, a screen. Wembanyama off the bounce.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Oh, that was a two-hander.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And the Lions call time here. They trail by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, to more Jordan wants the ball. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to get.
Oh, he did it!
Just got it off in time.
A miraculous shot to send us to another overtime. I don't know how he managed to keep his cool there and knock down that 3.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to... And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Leonard. Russell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he hits the deep 3.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Tatum outside. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Outside, Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Now Edwards. Spins. Here's Wembanyama. And he misses the J.
to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Screen by Russell. Jordan. He nails the jump shot.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Oh, the shake. Russell with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
The Lions making a switch here. And Benyama outside. Tries the spin move. George with the steal. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
San Antonio calls timeout. 7 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that hole?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Young. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Kevin Durant. He gets it to go.
That's the end of the game.
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
Wow, a highlight reel shot.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And that about wraps it up.